Hello everyone and welcome back to Explore Engineering. In today's video, we'll discuss the key challenges faced by the Ambusen system in real-world environmental monitoring. We will explore issues such as sensor accuracy, power management, network connectivity, then data security and the system maintenance. Let's understand these challenges and see how they impact the performance of the IoT-based monitoring. Now, here these are the challenges of the healthcare IoT, that is the data privacy, security threats, high initial cost, connectivity issues, and the power consumption. Data privacy is medical data must remain secure. Then second is secure threats, that is the system may face cyber attacks. Third is the high initial cost, that is the advanced devices can be expensive. Then fourth is connectivity issues, which requires reliable internet connectivity. And last is the power consumption, where the wearable devices need efficient batteries management system. Now let us look at these challenges one by one in detail. First is the data privacy. Here it is one of the most important challenges in the healthcare Internet of Things systems. Data privacy, here we can see how sensitive patient health information is collected, transmitted, stored and accessed, while the risk associated with the unauthorized access are been highlighted. Now here a diabetic patient is there. He is shown using a smart glucose monitoring system or the device. Now the wearable sensor continuously measures the patient's blood glucose level and displays the reading on a smartphone. This represents how IoT devices collect real-time health data and help patients monitor their conditions conveniently from home. Now the collected data, it is transmitted through the internet and to a hospital cloud server. The cloud server, it acts as a central storage and processing platform where the patient records are maintained securely. A secure shield is being shown here, that is icon is being shown here, that indicates that the data should be protected through encryption and other cybersecurity measures during the transmission and the storage. Now here you can see a doctor's a doctor is there. He can access the patient's medical record from the cloud server. This demonstrates one of the key advantages of the healthcare IoT, that is healthcare professionals can remotely monitor patients and make timely medical decisions without requiring frequent hospital visits. But however, here there will be a significant privacy concern, that is a hacker is attempting to gain unauthorized access to the cloud server here. Now if the server if it is not properly secured, then the cyber criminals may steal confidential patient information such as medical records, personal details and the health history. Such data breaches can lead to identity theft, financial loss, misuse of medical information and loss of trust in healthcare systems. So the challenge is to protect the confidential patient data while still allowing unauthorized, the authorized doctors and healthcare providers to access it when necessary. So here we can see the flow of the healthcare data in an environment, that is the IoT environment, and stresses the importance of strong security and privacy measures to safeguard sensitive medical information. Then second is the security threats, where here this image, it demonstrates how internet connected medical devices can improve the patient care, but at the same time those can become targets for cyber attacks if proper security measures are not implemented. Here you can see a patient is receiving treatment through an IoT connected infusion pump. Okay, so here it is the infusion pump and it is connected through IoT. So the infusion pump, it is programmed to deliver a specific amount of medication at a controlled rate. Now this device, it is connected to the hospital network, allowing the healthcare professionals to monitor and manage the patient's treatment remotely. And this connectivity, it improves the efficiency and it will enable real-time patient monitoring. Now here you can see that the hospital network is there, and even you have the monitoring system. these are communicating through the internet. A nurse here, she can view the patient data and the device status from a central monitoring station. Okay, here. Now the highlights, this highlights that it is one of the major benefits of healthcare IoT, where medical devices, healthcare staff and patient records are interconnected for better healthcare management. However, here you can see that a serious cybersecurity threat is there. A hacker, he gains unauthorized access to the hospital network through the internet, and the cyber criminal targets the infusion pump and alters its dosage settings. Okay, here he's changing the dosage settings. The medication delivery rate changes from a safe level to the dangerously high value. Here it is showing the alert message or the warning message, or it is a warning value. Such unauthorized modifications can result in incorrect medication administration, putting the patient's health and life at risk. So the alarmed doctor here, okay, here like he's like it represents that the consequences of the cyber attacks on the healthcare system and security breaches can lead to patient harm, disruption of medical services, data theft, and loss of trust in healthcare institutions. So the challenge is clearly stated here, that is implementing strong cybersecurity measures to prevent attacks and ensure patient safety. Those are uh, network security, then device authentication, data encryption, and continuous monitoring. So here it we can see that we can see the importance of the cybersecurity in healthcare IoT, and here this image, it emphasizes the need to safeguard connected medical devices from cyber threats to ensure patient safety and reliable healthcare services. Next is the high initial cost here. Now this challenge is associated with implementing the healthcare IoT system, and here we can see that a rural healthcare center planning to introduce remote patient monitoring services for elderly patients using the wearable health devices and the interconnected technologies. So the health staff is discussing the healthcare IoT project that would allow doctors to monitor the patients remotely through the wearable sensors and the digital health platforms. Now the elderly patients could benefit from continuous health monitoring without needing the frequent hospital visits. So here we can see the potential advantages of the healthcare IoT in improving the healthcare accessibility and the patient care. But here on the here we can see the financial difficulties involved in adopting such technologies. There is a cost breakdown which shows the expenses related to wearable sensors, cloud infrastructure, internet connectivity, then you have software platforms, installation and integration, and maintenance and support. So the healthcare administrator here, he appears to be worried because the total cost exceeds the available budget. Now many rural clinics and small hospitals face similar challenges. Limited financial resources often prevent them from purchasing advanced IoT devices and supporting infrastructure, even when these technologies could significantly improve the healthcare services. Here, the challenge is making healthcare IoT affordable and accessible for organizations with budget constraints. So, possible solutions include the government funding and subsidies. Then you have cloud-based pay-as-you-go models, use of cost-effective and scalable solution, and open source and interoperable platforms. So here we can see that high implementation cost can become a major barrier to healthcare IoT adoption. Next, you have the connectivity issues. Here, the healthcare devices, these depend on continuous internet connectivity in order to transmit the patient data and support remote medical monitoring. Here we can see that a heart patient living in a remote village is wearing a smart ECG monitor. The device continuously records the patient heart activity and send the data through a smartphone to the healthcare providers. Now that this here uh, we can see that how IoT technology enables the remote monitoring, especially for patients who live far away from the hospitals. Here we can see in the center a communication tower, uh, with a network outage symbol. Okay, here network outage symbol. Due to the loss of internet connectivity, the ECG data, it cannot be transmitted from the patient device to the hospital. So the interrupted connection is represented here by a broken communication links and the warnings. Here we can see you have a doctor at a city hospital who is unable to receive the patient's ECG information, and the computer screen here displays no data received message, indicating that the patient's health condition cannot be monitored in real time. So this delay may prevent doctors from identifying emergencies and providing timely medical assistance. Now, the challenge here is ensuring reliable internet access, particularly in rural and remote regions. So, possible solutions include stronger mobile networks, satellite internet, community internet hubs, and backup communication systems. So, here we can see that stable connectivity is essential for the successful operation of the healthcare IoT systems and effective patient care. And the last is power consumption. So like here this image, it shows how wearable and portable healthcare devices depend upon the batteries, okay, for operation, and how battery related issues can affect the continuous patient monitoring. So here you can see you have an elderly patient who is wearing a smart health band that continuously monitors the vital parameters such as heart rate and oxygen levels, or the oxygen saturation, that is the SpO2. Now this device collects the important health information and it will transmit it to the healthcare providers for remote monitoring. This allows the doctors to track the patient's condition without requiring frequent hospital visits. Now here at the center you can see that there is a gradual battery depletion process. The smart band first displays a low battery, then the battery becomes completely drained, and finally the device shuts down. Once the device stops functioning, it can no longer collect or transmit the health data. So here a doctor is shown here who is monitoring the patient information on a computer. Because the wearable device has shut down, the doctor receives no health updates. So the missing critical health information may delay the medical decisions and increase the health risk, especially for elderly patients or those with chronic diseases. Now, here the challenge is developing energy efficient devices with long battery life. That is the main challenge, and the possible solutions that include low power sensors, efficient hardware design, smart power management, then energy harvesting technologies, and battery optimization techniques. So here we can see that the efficient power management is essential for uninterrupted healthcare monitoring and improved patient care in healthcare IoT systems. So while healthcare IoT improves the patient care, remote monitoring and disease management challenges such as data privacy, security threats, high cost, then connectivity problems, and the power consumptions must be addressed to ensure the reliable and safe healthcare services. So now we have explored the major challenges of the Ambusen system and the factors that influence its reliability and efficiency. So understanding these limitations helps in designing smarter and more robust IoT solutions. If you found this video informative, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos on IoT and smart technologies. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.